Folks, this is imbriano, the Fullerton Informer. I'm coming to you with a very brief message today. This is Sunday that the Super Bowl is being played on. I want all of you to tune out of that. I don't want you to watch it. What's going to happen? The government knows that they're going to reach at least 100 to close to 200 million people watching this game. You need to realize that the television is a satanic mind control system. And back in the late 80s in Japan, they tested out a program in a Pokemon commercial that basically sent 800 children to the hospital with epileptic seizures. I'm telling you right now that if there's any day that you're going to give up watching television, it should be today. If there was any day the government was going to pull something off in terms of satanic, mass hypnosis, and mind control, and even something far more nefarious and dangerous, it would be today. The Super Bowl is the epitome of the bread and circus. And are you people going to sit there and hand your minds over to these people? Let me just tell you something. I remember years ago, I met these girls, and they took me to a restaurant after hours. It was really dark, and it's about 2:30 in the morning. I should have known better than to go somewhere with girls with burgundy hair and really cherry red lipstick when I was a young teenager. But they took me to a place where I couldn't see what was on the menu and what was going on, and I got the heck out of there. Because I didn't know what they were going to give me to drink or to eat or what they were going to do to me. Well, I want to tell you something, folks. The Super Bowl halftime service is an overt satanic ceremony, and you don't know what they're going to feed into your eyes and into your mind right after you start watching it. It is not safe. It is not a safe thing to do to watch the Super Bowl, all right? If there was any day they were going to pull something, it would be today. It is a black satanic, electronic, psychotronic, black scrying mirror, television, satanic, electronic Ouija board. That's what the television is. And if you watch that, you open the windows to your soul, your eyes, to their programming. If you don't watch it, you will not allow them access. You can pray in the name of Jesus Christ to break the spells over the masses, folks, because that's the problem. People have been hypnotized by this satanic, black scrying mirror, psychotronic, electronic Ouija board called a television that some people like to call a smart TV that's turning everybody into idiots. Today is the day to shut it off. Today is to look away. Today is the day not to look into that demonic porthole to the pits of hell. All right? Everybody's going to be drinking bone-dissolving soda, belly-busting, bone-dissolving beer, eating a bunch of disgusting chips and crappy food so they can go through 4 rolls of toilet paper tomorrow and scream and yell at a bunch of guys literally killing themselves. And once the Illuminati's done with them, they'll crash their car, crash their helicopter, crash their airplane, and kill them off in a ritual sacrifice. The whole thing is wickedness and evil, folks. And every pastor out there that has no idea about the television and the Super Bowl, guess what? You're just as bad as the people running the thing. Because your blindness is leading everyone astray. That's right. It is unbelievable, folks. Listen to me. The black scrying mirror, satanic, electronic, television, Ouija board run by the deniers of Jesus Christ is something you should not be putting your eyes on today. All right? They were able to send 800 children to the hospital 30 years ago in epileptic seizures with a Pokemon episode, folks, just with about a 20-second flash of light. You understand? Today is not the day to be playing games. Today's the day to shut that thing off for good. And don't look at it. Look away from it and tell all your friends to get off of the thing. All they're going to do is hypnotize you into eating more garbage, taking more drugs, and getting more satanic and more desirous of evil things, and more blind to what's really happening and who's behind what's going on, folks. All right? I'm just coming at you on a brief message today, folks. If they were going to pull something off, believe me, they have the technology to kill you and put you into a seizure, to put you into a trance, to put you into a coma with a television screen, with light flicker rate manipulation, color manipulation. They've had 30 years. 30 years ago, they had 800 kids go to the hospital in a test in Japan. A Pokemon. And I'll tell you something, folks, about 1989. I was a senior at University of California, Irvine, finishing up my degrees, and there was a Hitachi building that was right across the way from the electrical engineering building, and they had a gangplank that walked right into the electrical engineering building, and Hitachi was the big television company back then. Folks, they know how to rewire your mind with these screens, and today's the day that they're going to pull something big on the masses. I need all of you out there to tell everybody to shut that thing off and not to put all that poisonous crap into your body and not to put all that filth through your eyes. And if you dare, look into this thing today. Look at the halftime show. It is a satanic Baphomet circus ritual that is replete with images to child sacrifice and blood sacrifice for Lucifer and all the fallen angels that are all fallen, Abaddon and Apollyon, right out of the pit, right into the video game screen, and right back into the TV set, and you're all being desensitized to it. I'm telling you right now, shut it off. This is Joe Imbriano, P.O. Box 4121, Fullerton, California, coming to you live, once again, P.O. Box 4121, Fullerton, California, 92834, coming at you with an emergency warning. Do not watch the Super Bowl today. Shut it off. Do not let them have access to your soul. Do not let them tap into your heart and your mind and your spirit today, folks. Do not give them access to your heart, mind, spirit, or soul through your eyes today, folks. Shut that thing off and come out of the zombie nation and come into the light and come into the wisdom, come into the truth, come into the power, come into the victory, and come into the fearlessness of being part of the revolution of Jesus Christ that is alive and well on the face of this amazing earth. All right, folks, you take care. I'm going to keep this brief. Tell this to everyone you know. Get this video out to everyone you know. More to come possibly tonight. Thank you.